This time I have something that I discovered on my own to share with you. We'll call it a hack or a trick, a glitch, taking advantage of Evony's stupidity. Should that be the title of this video? Look what I figured out. So I'm on an iPhone, EOS, whatever you want to call it, iOS. There's a lot of people that are having a lot of glitches this week from Evony, and I found an example of how to turn it into something good. So I don't know if you've like tried to march to a tile. Let's just say I march to a tile here, and I'm going to um, uh, gather here. I'm going to hit the march button. I don't have an indicator to show you when I'm touching it. I'm going to hit it right now. You notice how my screen didn't go? Well, I'm going to hit it again, and it still didn't go. So I'm going to go back to the world screen, and look, I'm taking two marches to the same tile. Now, one of them is going to stay, the other one's going to bounce back because Evany's servers are malfunctioning. So I'm going to bring them both back. Maybe you already know where I'm going with this. Here I start training on a gold sub, and if let's just attack it, and I'll explain it as we go. My preset 1. Here we go. I want to get some Covenant Generals done. I'm going to hit the march once. Nothing happens. Going to hit the march twice. I'm just going to keep hitting it over and over and over again. You get the old red wet. Now, here's what happened. I just marched. Look at my screen. I just marched 5 of the same generals over and over at the same sub. Do I need to show you again? Preset 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm marching. Whoops. Hit the button too many times when the screen flashed over, but let's just take a look here. If you look at these generals and their heads, 5 of them are the same general. I don't have 5 copies. I'm using that same preset. Now, let's delete that screenshot. Now, what you need to be careful of when you do this Jedi mind trick, do I sound too cocky because I got something exciting? So I've only used so many of my siege. I want to make sure that I have enough for every march. Otherwise, you can run out of siege and you can kill your siege, and you'll have to gem to heal them. So I don't know if you guys know when you're training subsidies, just send a portion of all your siege. There's some math to it, but I'm good enough, or my account's good enough to where I don't have to measure out a good PvP. Don't send any other troops, or you'll have to heal them. Just siege. Put on. Oops, I didn't put on my siege gear. I took it off to open a barb. Put on your siege, whatchamacallits. But anyways, do you want to see? Let's take a look here. If you look at Charles III, oh, it doesn't show him there, huh? That's inconvenient. I wanted to show you his XP. So he's at 23 million out of 25 million to get to level 31. So he's 7 million short, 7.5 million short. We're just going to march at him 5 quick times. All 5 marches are going. So now we're going to take a look at him. Oh, he's all the way up here. So he's already level 31, and he has 12 million XP. So in a matter of a second, I just made, I don't remember now, I'm just going to say 14.5 million XP. I don't really remember how short we were to that last level, but if you're really worried about the math, you can do it. If I had 6 marches, it would be more, but you got to make sure you're not killing your troops. So go into your attacks here. Just make sure you're not killing anyone. You see I got 1 troop killed. That's because I'm using my preset with my 1 joiner. But you can see even here, look how low this march was for troops. So I ran out of siege, and I didn't lose any. So just be careful. Pay attention to what you're doing. Just don't go crazy. That's that. Another thing I'd like to tell you, another hack. First of all, when you're doing barbarians, when you're marching at a barbarian, you want to, oh, I'm already in there. Let's just say I'm going here. This is my barbarian march. I'm going to resave it here because I didn't have it done right. So all you need, oh, crap, I just marched. Sorry about that. Return. Let's say I'm marching at this here. All you need are 55 of every troop type. I even went down to 45 because I don't know, I thought it was better. Um, so 50 of every troop type, and then let's say you need to send range at it. Put your range general on. My range general is out, it looks like. So let's just say you put your range general on, and then just slide your archers over, and that will be your march. If you're sending 1,000 of each troop type, you're going to have a ton more damage. Now, I'm not big enough being a trap, but what I see a lot of the bigwigs doing is they're just sending one giant march. Or let's just say if it was a mounted march, I would send all mounted troops. I don't have that many troops of one troop type, so I can't send. Am I blabbering? Am I making sense? In a PvP march like this here, you would have 3 big tiers. Mine's not set up for a March boost right now, so typically you would have less T14s and more T13s and a lot of 312 T12s. So that would be kind of a typical march right there, but not against a barb. If you have enough troops, you would send one giant layer and then 50 of everything else. Okay, I've spent too much time on this. Most of you probably already know that. Try it out. You're going to see that you're going to have much less damage. You're going to be open barbs that you weren't able to open before. But the glitch is that most of you already know this, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people didn't know that last thing, but a lot of people don't know that when you're I'm talking with my hands like you can see me. When you're on your last attempt, so you got 10 attempts. When you have one attempt left, you use 9, you have one attempt left, you can mark a whole bunch of barbs on the map, and as long as you don't attack, as long as your attack doesn't land, you can start a march at a barb and then keep sending out marches at other barbs, and they will all land. So essentially, you're getting 14 to 15 attempts a day. So you're going to open up all those barbs, and then you can reinforce them all as well. Now, being a trap, I could probably only open 3 level 5 barbs, and then I would have to start opening three level 4 barbs. So there's just another trick to get more attempts. I'm trying to think there's some other things I wanted to tell you guys, but I'll just have to be for another video. Short and simple and sweet today.